I genuinely have worked with all these acts before. You're going to absolutely love this act. It's my pleasure to introduce the brilliant Carol to the stage. So let's start off with a shit round of applause. Fuck yes. Let's raise it up a level. Let's have a good strong round of applause. And now let's take the roof off and welcome to the stage, Carol!
Keep it going! Oh, hello! You all right? Lovely. Thank you very much to Justin there. He's got very kind eyes, hasn't he? Just see him. I think I've seen him shimmying up a lamppost, putting one of those flags up. He's lovely. No, he's nice. No, I think it's lovely. He's kind eyes, though. Kind eyes. Lovely. Right, give us a cheer. I've not got long, so give us a cheer if you've seen me before. Have you? Twice. Good. That's good. Thank you so much for coming back. Thinking, oh, she's here again. Well, if you haven't seen me, my name is Carol. All right, from the crafting community. Carol from the crafting. You don't need to know my surname, that's because I'm a bit like Sting or Maradona in that sense. Do you know what I mean? You just go think of crafting and you think, oh, Carol. Do you know what I mean? Well, anyway, I'm a master crafter of all things craft-wise. I know. So I actually want to be, like as big as Zumba is to the fitness, community, but to the crafting community, only sitting down. Good. So, a bit more about me, and then if we've got time, we'll go around the group. Is that all right? Wow. Yes, indeed. But I do workshops, all right? I do crafting workshops in churches for the WI, in schools for the children, and in prisons for repeat offenders. So it's lovely to see you there, my love. How's the finger painting coming along? You're trying. You're a trier, aren't you? Yes, I can see that by your face. Anyway, I've got do you know what? I'm so busy. I've got such an exciting project on the go at the moment because Farrow and Ball have asked me to come up with a new paint range. And so I'm working on Discharge White at the moment. They need to hurry up because I think Valspar are waiting in the wings. There's a man with his head in his hands. Is he okay? You're right, my love. Pain? I don't care. No, because I'm busy. Do you know what I mean? No, sorry. Are you going? Do you need to go? Oh, he's got pain. Oh, no. Give him a round of applause. I hope you feel all right. I've never had that effect on anybody before. Doesn't like crafting. That's what it is. He's thinking of all the balls of wool that his wife's got. And he's like, where's she hiding them? Under the lift-up bed. I hope he's all right. Is he okay? Anyway, as I said, got to crack on. I'm married. I know. Sorry, love. Too late. I know, you look gutted. I'm married to Alan, or as I like to call him, Alan. He's here. Well, he's not in the building. He's actually driving round because he won't fork out for the parking. So when I'm done here, I've got to give him a ring on my pay and display phone. So just give him a little bell to say I'm done. Do you know what I mean? Right. So people often ask me, they say to me, because I am, as I said, a master crafter of all things craft-wise, people say to me, Carol, is crafting a skill or a talent? And I say, yes, it is. Because there's a lot of talent on the TV. I don't know if you've seen any of the, the sort of crafting shows on. You've got the Sewing Bee, where they'll make a sleeping bag out of a coat. The pottery throwdown one where the guy keeps crying, over a fired teapot. Have you seen that? I mean, he just needs to man up. He does. And of course, here's a disclaimer. I don't know if anybody, if you're not crafters, you'll be like, what are you talking about? But you've obviously seen, Tom Daly doing the game of wool. Have you seen that? Yes, a few. He needs to stay in his lane, doesn't he? Literally, because every time he was talking about knitters and they were crocheting, I was like, I had to pop a Rennie. I thought, oh my God. It's not the same thing if you're looking at me going, I don't know what... Anyway, don't care. But let me show you. So, they did a knitted swimming costume on that show, and disclaimer, I actually did it before the show came out. Right? I did a knitted swimming costume during the lock-in, and a few people faxed me and said, Carol, have you ever thought of doing one of these in dishcloth cotton? And I thought, no, because I do love a 2-for-1. If you made it in dishcloth cotton and you had a shower, you could clean the shower while you're in there. She's like, yes, it's good, isn't it? What else have I got to show you? Knitting, I don't know if any of you knit, but knitting is my go-to. I hyperventilate if I go into a wool shop, right? I do. Knitting is my go-to. So I've knitted, right, a little jumper. It's good, isn't it? God, that took me ages just for that gag. Do you like my glasses? Do you like my glasses? Well, I had to get some new ones for when I'm crafting. These are bisexual ones. And also, it's just somebody snore then. How lovely. And what's this, Carol? I'm going to tell you. This is a glasses chain that you can make. I just had a bit of string, and as you can see on the end here, it's actually a polo mint. So that when you're crafting, you can just nosh one off. People have asked me, can you put other things on as well as polo mints? I said, you can go for a hula hoop, whoever had the hula hoop. I wouldn't go up to a donut though, love, because it will prick your neck. That's quite heavy for this. Stick to a polo. It's better for noshing off. Now then, so if you do cut, I'll tell you when my show is, because you're going to learn so much. As you're learning already. Oh God, I've got ages. Right. So I don't know if you know, there's a mass debate. Let me finish. On at the moment about pipe cleaners. Do you know this? Right, pipe cleaners are not called. They can't call them pipe cleaners anymore. Did you know this? They cannot call them pipe cleaners. They call them chenille sticks. Did you know? Why? Because they say that pipe cleaners are promoting smoking to children. And not once when I was crafting as a child did I think, do you know what would go lovely with this? Some Golden Virginia. It's absolutely ridiculous. Now, I do love recycling, upcycling where I can. Now, I am of an age where I spend my tampon money on sherry. So what I like to do, I like to make things, right? And what I've got here is some tampon pan pipes. These make a lovely gift for any friend, family member. All right, you need yours, don't you? You don't. Well, you could do. Anyway, it doesn't matter. What else have I got? Oh, here we go. So I always think about making stuff, recycling, upcycle, that kind of stuff. Now, this next little craft you can do, and you can make it again for friends and family, and especially for children, this one. So I've actually been collecting my Allen's belly button fluff. Do you see that? So you know what's that thing when you get the thing, it's felching, isn't it? I think, is it felching? I can't remember. But you get the thing and you make it, you just pop some googly eyes on that, you've got a little furry pet. Right, well, I need to go in a minute, but I've just got one last... What have I got? So I like to recycle, as I said, upcycle. You know when you get a spare button on your top? Do you know when you get those spare buttons, right? What you need to do, if you've got the spare button, you need to take that spare button out, as I do, right? And these little bags, what I do is I pass these on to my neighbour's lad. He oils them up and sells it on. It's good, isn't it? It's recycled upside. He's doing ever so well. He's got a really lovely car. I have offered to make him a booster seat because he sits quite low in it. But let me just tell you, I've got to go. Because we've got to crack on. Right, write it down. My show is on King Richard III, 12:30, Saturday the 14th. LCB Depot at 7 o'clock, Thursday the 19th. And I'm at Cosby Village Hall for the Cosby Yarn Bombers. I know, there's a wool sale at 1 o'clock before my show. So elbows out, there's going to be a fight, let me tell you. And there's going to be a raffle, best worst craft show, and a craft competition. So anyway, I've got to go now. Thank you, Justin. I'm ready now. You can come and help me. Thank you, I'm Carol.
Tampipes.
Do you know what? I fucking